Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between full-backs and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the full-back to make them run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Gets things running. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cook. Hill. Manchester United are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Araujo hurtling down that right flank. Kluivert does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good take in a good area. Matches Cunha! Superb goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment then, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Ugarte. Adli.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
He's having a shot! Hill. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Araujo is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Adli. Tavernier. Chance here to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cook. He's in plenty of space here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Climbs up big! Defending of the desperate variety. Chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there, and he's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Araujo have it back and can go again. Hill. Mathias Cunha. Great position here. And he's straight offside. Semenyo. Araujo. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he has been fouled there. Header comes in! Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a surprise element of things, and the quicker the delivery, I think the more chance you have, and you should have done better though.
Tavernier. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Araujo. And it's Araujo. Kluivert. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found a way through. Mathias Cunha shoots! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Punched away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Cook. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's really... Evanilson!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's played forward. Tavernier. And it's Cook. Gets into some space. Can he deliver? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Araujo. Ugarte. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Tavernier really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Calmly anticipates. Out to the right. In with the challenge. Matias Cunha. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Adley. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And it's Kluivert. Kluivert played out towards the right wing. Araujo keeps his foot on the gas. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just...
looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Menu. Back into the middle. Menu was in the starting side last time out. There are a few waiting for it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Chance for a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Manchester United preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Godot. I think we're just about done here. Well, played right into his path. Big chance! That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's really drilled it. Christie gets over and intercepts.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Sports officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, the ball's come loose here. The final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the midfielder Yusuf Fofana is someone who's been very impressive, Peter. I'd say he adds something new to that number 6 role in that he's not someone who limits himself to just anchoring the midfield. He's happy to dribble the ball from back to front, trying to take players out of the game. He's actually very good at it too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. As you can see, we've already started here. Šeško. That is a great pick out. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Šeško really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill, and for me it was controlled perfection.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rafael Leao. Pavlovic. Dutu. Aim forwards. Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao. Rabiot. Rabiot gently done. Oh, he's got a... and a shot! Clearly not happy with that. Diogo Dalot. Manchester United making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Can he latch on to this? And he shoots! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. De Winter. De Winter shifted upfield. He has found a way through. Great chance! This time, surely! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
He's in plenty of space here. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
Deftly away. And a chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he cuts out the supply. Ugarte gently done. Šeško. De Winter. Manchester United, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Fofana with the cross. Šeško. Half-time, excellent interception. Pavlovic. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. Fofana. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Fofana, and that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Salamakers. Up he goes! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Out to the right. Salamakers. Now this could be a chance. Spread out to the left. And here's the chance to counter. Matheus Cunha. Fofana. De Winter. Pavlovic. Dutu. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. That has found him in acres of space. Fofana. Origi, oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Cross goes in, climbs up big. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ugarte forwards and with intent. Šeško. And here's Origi. And it's Fofana. Rabiot. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Does really well to win the ball there. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Milan opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to...
Decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. Salamanca's trying to keep this in. Dutu. Fofana. The message is clear, none shall pass. That is good strength. Wins the duel this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rabiot, and he goes cross-field. He's in a good position here. It's Origi! Fofana. They get a throw in. But there's going to be another change here. Might be to shoot! Lofted upfield. Milan.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the break...
Face to face with the keeper.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
De Winter, aim forwards. Fofana. Out to the left it goes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's really well cleared. Pulisic. Played out to the right. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, he's found support out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's it. Manchester United are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United are simply functioning free of pressure, as is their prerogative, because the hard work had all been done.
Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
It's down to business here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ashnu, played towards the front line. And it's Irabuna. Manchester United, clearly one of the informed teams in the league right now. 5 wins out of 5 coming into this game, and hopes for them are rising all the time. Shesko. And the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. Shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Defending of the desperate variety. Succumbs to the pressure. Chance for a shot! Ashnu, gently done. Coleman.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Shesko. Alcaraz, he poked in a first-half cross to turn their last match around, and he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a great... And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Alcaraz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's there to clear it. Well read, nice interception. He's in plenty of space here. This might spell danger. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ashnu, lofted upfield. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's a promising position. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Out again for a throw-in. Found him in acres of space. Oh, shooting chance! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Coleman gets over and intercepts. Well, that's well seen too. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Moved on forwards. It's anyone's ball now. Coleman is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. It's a gritty-looking ball, that. Sheshko gets good distance on it. Alcaraz gets it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shot at goal! Aim forwards. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change. Tries a shot! He's onto it in a flash. Idris again. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Manchester United boast a very impressive defensive record of late. And it's Irabu now. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that has been clubbed away. Proves too strong. Well timed, excellent interception. McNeil, still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Now it's McNeil, and it's Ajnu, cuts out the pass. Ugarte. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against them here.
He's in! Shot chance! It's in! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
He's got... goes for a shot! Grealish. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nicely intercepted. Have it back and can go again. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Grealish. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's good running with the ball.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Coleman forwards and with intent. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bullish header! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
He welcomes it in. Manchester United preparing now to welcome the final whistle.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's there to get it away.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Ugarte. And it's played forward. Oh, great chance! Beto! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. How do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
We're underway. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United have this enviable home record, still undefeated up to now. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Here's found the way. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's heaved it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Strong running down that left flank. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Out towards the flank. Manchester United have been defending beautifully lately. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
And it's Ugarte. Ugarte shifted upfield. Shot a goal! He's got away with one there. Diogo Dalot, aim forwards. And here's Nelson. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Matheus Cunha. Oh, super find. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. The defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets clinched.
Ugarte, gently done. Keeps on running. Oh, sweet feet. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that has been cleared. Nelson. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great shot, and the shots! Matches Cunha. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Brings the first half to a close. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's neat. Played out to the right. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a threatening ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Spread out to the left. Matches Cunha. Nelson was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been repelled. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Matches Cunha. He's got to be in. He's had a shot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. First blood drawn. Kelleher, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Aimed in towards the centre. This is good, that's a foul. That looks like a final warning, still no card. Defending of the desperate variety. Foot in. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. In with the challenge. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he finish? Oh, and that should have been two.
What a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Defending was strong and firm. Diogo Dalot. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Time to deliver. Has a shot!
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ugarte, aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Gets good distance on it. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ugarte. It's a pretty loose pass. Just 5 minutes left. I think we're just about done here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's really well manoeuvred. Jensen does really well to win the ball there. Maciej Cunha. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's in a great position. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Manchester United. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of